Brazil opening scene. Darkness fades into the sound of ocean waves. A golden coastline appears. The year is 1500. Narration. Voiceover. When the first European sails touched the shores of Brazil, they saw gold in the trees, silence in the forests, and ignorance in the eyes of the natives. But the land remembered, the rivers remembered, and the people, though silenced, would one day speak. Act 1. The land before time, pre-1500. Before the ships, before the flags. There were only the people and the forest. Tribes like the Tupinamba, Guarani, and Arira lived in deep communion with nature. Their lives were full of song, myth, and sacred rituals. The young tribal warrior Zumo, son of Chief Takana, learned the ways of the jungle, his spirit connected to every animal and tree. One night, Takana told him, "The white snake from the ocean will come. They will trade smiles for blood." And so it began. The arrival, 1500 to 1600. Portuguese explorer Pedro Álvares Cabral arrives. They bring crucifixes, gunpowder, and smallpox. They plant the cross. They rename the land Terra de Santa Cruz, the land of the Holy Cross. Zumo watches as his people fall to disease and bullets. Villages are burned, forests are cut. He survives, wounded but burning with anger. He escapes into the deeper jungle and becomes a legend. The Silent Jaguar. The Age of Chains, 1600 to 1750. As sugar plantations grow, millions of African slaves are shipped to Brazil. Among them, Esau, a proud hunter from the kingdom of Dahomey. Torn from his home, whipped in the fields of Bahia, he dreams not of escape, but of war. Esau leads a rebellion. He escapes and builds Colombo dos Palmares, a hidden city of escaped slaves and natives, deep in the jungle. There, cultures mix. Languages blend. Freedom is reborn in secret. Zumo II, grandson of the jungle warrior, and Anissa, Esau's daughter, fall in love and unite the tribes and rebels. But the Portuguese send armies. Palmares is destroyed in fire. Esau dies fighting. Zumo too disappears, but some say he still walks the Amazon. Act 4. Revolution in the Shadows, 1800 to 1822. While Europe fights Napoleon, Brazil is ruled by Dom João VI, the Portuguese king, who flees to Brazil. João Mendes, a young lawyer in Rio, starts writing pamphlets. No land is holy if its people are shackled. Rebels rise in Pernambuco, Bahia, São Paulo. Finally, in 1822, Dom Pedro I, the king's son, declares, "Independence or death." Brazil becomes independent, but slaves are still in chains. The poor still starve. The land still bleeds. Act 5. A False Freedom, 1822 to 1888. The empire thrives. Coffee replaces sugar. Cities shine, but the forests shrink. The Quilombola, Afro-Brazilian survivors of the rebellion, live in hidden villages. Among them, Maria Esau, a descendant of the hunter, now a schoolteacher who teaches her children not history, but memory. Slavery is finally abolished in 1888 by Princess Isabel. But the freed have no land, no money, no justice. One old Quilombola says, "They gave us freedom with empty hands." Act 6. Republic of Masks, 1889 to 1964. Brazil becomes a republic. The army takes power. Dictators come, then go. People dance, play football, and smile for the world. But deep in the favelas, in the shadows of stadiums and samba, poverty whispers. Politicians wear smiles, but justice wears a mask. Flames in the Forest, 1964 to 2000. The Amazon is sold. Trees fall like memories. Corporations mine the soul of the land. Ana Esau, a young activist from Manaus, walks in her ancestors' footsteps. She leads marches, writes books, faces death threats. They call her a radical. She calls herself a daughter of the forest. She says, they think the Amazon is a resource. It's a mother. The Phoenix of the People, 2000 to 2025. Brazil rises and falls. Corruption scandals, economic crises, Olympic Games, music, murder, laughter, and revolution. Esaúela, Anna's daughter, becomes Brazil's youngest female senator. She stands in the UN and declares, "We are not the land of carnival. We are the land of warriors, of fire, of memory. We are the jungle, and we will not forget."